Hey, I'm back with another video, but first let me introduce myself. My name is Madamshehu, and I created Colored Mindset for my melanated people who need a space to just be themselves and create a masterpiece of their mind and soul through healing. So let's start healing together. In this video and the next few videos, I'll be focusing on what it actually means to show up for yourself. So let's start this series off by talking about owning your story. As we get into this video, I want you to think about two questions. Are you owning your story, or are you following the narrative that others have created for you? For me, for so long, I didn't realize I wasn't showing up for myself because I was following a script that was already written for me. Subconsciously, I believed my opinions and thoughts didn't matter because others knew what was best for me. I was taught that failure was never an option, and to avoid failure, I knew I couldn't deviate from that script. If you are also struggling or have struggled with owning your story, this video is for you. It's time to write your own story. So here are 7 ways to start writing your own story. 1. Cancel the noise. I know it can be hard to silence the noise, but it's necessary to be able to hear your own thoughts. Sometimes the opinions of others can influence and cloud your thoughts. Also, we can get carried away with looking at others' lives and try to emulate it, thinking it's what's best for us. Now, there is nothing wrong with being inspired by others, but when you try to copy and paste, that is where the problem lies. Copying and pasting someone's life into your story can be frustrating because you're expecting to get the same results. But you're also copying and pasting someone's chapter 17 to your chapter 2. 2. Don't stop the things you love because others think they know what's best for you. Have you ever just gotten discouraged or stopped something you were doing because of the opinions of others? Well, join the club, because people may have your best interests at heart, but they are not you. Only you know what truly makes you happy and what God has placed in your heart. Remember, this journey is yours. Own it by doing the things that you love. Trust yourself to know what's right for you. Even if the vision looks different from what you've seen others do it because it's your journey and your journey is meant to be unique. 3. See value in your efforts, even if the outcome isn't what you expected. Don't ever indignify your efforts. Everything that you do and the work that you put forth should be acknowledged despite what the results might yield. Your efforts are not useless, nor are they unimportant. They say the best things in life take time. Timing is everything, and just know at the right time your efforts will not go unnoticed. They are planting seeds that will eventually produce fruit at the right time. Embrace your efforts because eventually it will all come together. Give yourself grace as you push forward. 4. Be your own cheerleader. Don't get discouraged because others don't see the vision. You may not get the support you want, and that is okay. Cheer for yourself, support yourself, and everything will align. Stop waiting and wasting your time trying to convince people to support you. You will only get frustrated and exhausted. You are not alone in this, and as long as you partner with God, the support of others will not matter as much. 5. Don't be afraid to fail. Failing is a part of the journey. It is inevitable. Change the way you look at failure. It is not something negative, but it shows you the areas you need to grow in. It's time to embrace your failures. Remember, there is purpose in failure. 6. Learn to rest, not quit. When things get difficult or when things seem stagnant, that is not the time to quit. It can be exhausting going after something and your expectations to be let down, but that's not an excuse to stop. If you're feeling frustrated, stuck, maybe exhausted, or burnt out, these are not reasons to quit. It's time to take the time to rest, but don't quit. Rest and pivot. Just because it may not work in this season does not mean it won't work at all. 7. Create your own narrative. When creating your own script, you need to be willing to be different. What others say about you does not matter. Now it's time to ask yourself these questions. And I really want you to sit here and listen and take notes. What makes me happy? What do I enjoy doing? What am I passionate about? What doesn't feel good? What is taking up my peace and space? Am I respecting myself? Am I choosing myself? Am I trusting myself? What would you do if there were no limitations, such as money, fear, doubt? How would you write your story then? Another thing to think about when writing your own script is learning to identify what season you're in. Fall in love with the journey of exploring yourself and your needs and wants. This allows you to do the things for you and not because of what you've seen or been told to do. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments below if you've been following the narrative that others have created for you and how you want to start owning your own narrative. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and connect with me on social media where I talk about all things mental health and healing. Join me next week as I continue to talk about showing up for yourself.